What's up, guys? Gilbert Burns right here with my guy Wendell Cobra. We're gonna do the breakdown for UFC 294 on two positions: Said Magomedov guillotine finish and Khamzat on Kamaru Usman's back. A couple options that I think I would do, and we get a finish. So tune in. That's offered by Sanabul. Best gear, best gloves right there. Let's go. So Said Magomedov, he's so good. He's from the DAG fighter team. There's a lot of guys from there. There's a beat and so many guys. They're very good at grappling. Those guys that grapple for sure, very good striking, but they're very good at grappling. They're very famous on the guillotine. So as you see, Said was moving. He threw a high kick. He made the guy shoot. He was moving. Whenever the guy shot on him, his hand was already there. See, he's defending the shot and attacking the neck. The good thing with this, his arms are so long. My arm is a little shorter, but his arms is so long. When he got here, he don't even need to adjust so much. And whenever he got here, what makes that guillotine super good is that detail right here. You're gonna close as a real naked choke. So he just closed right here. Now here, just gonna put pressure, apply pressure, and he's a tap right there. You even can pull guard, half guard, full guard. But for me, it's a little bit hard to do because I have those short arms right here. But those guys that have long arms, it's so easy. So that again, he was moving, he kicked, high kick first, then he was moving. When the guy shot, he was already there, and that's his move. When he got here, boom, and now I can pull guard, I can stay here, or if I want to still, he can pull guard, boom. And that's a wrap right there, that's a finish. So we gotta keep an eye on Said Magomedov and every fighter from DAG fighter, those guys. We got a bunch of different teams in DAG stuff. We have the Nurmagomedov team, we have DAG fighter, we have so many other guys, but the guys from DAG fighter, those guys are very good at grappling.
So you said something about having short arms. What would you do if you do have short arms?
With the short arms, because it's gonna be very hard for me to close right here, I like to go arm in guillotine. Anytime that he got a guillotine, that he comes with the head right here, I don't go to this side. I go to the other side and I like trap the arm. Now it doesn't matter the size of my arm. See, if my arms are long, I just go in the neck. Boom, finish. See, but here, even here, it's hard for me. If you win, they'll put the head up right here. Put your head up a little bit. See, I lose the choke already. Boom, I start losing the choke. If the arms are very long, you don't lose the choke. But for me, I like to go arm in guillotine. So every time that the guy put the head here, I lock the same side and I trap the arm. Boom. That's how my go-to guillotine. But everybody has his own move, but that's Said Magomedov's move, and it's top-notch, one of the best in the division. So many finishes. When he got there, I say, that's it. He's over.
All right, one last question. What does someone got to do to defend or just be cautious that when they do shoot on Said?
When they do shoot on Said, then you gotta go with the head up. You cannot put the head down so much. One thing, I will start coming with the head on that right here. That's what I will show you. If I'm fighting Said, there's no way I put the head down because that's too dangerous. This guy's gonna dig the arm in. So if me, he's the other guy, he's Said, I'm fighting Said, every time that I'm going, anything that I do, my head's gonna be right here. So then I'm on the body, I'm on the single, I can change for double, but then my head is safe. But anytime that I put my head down against Said, whoo, that's a wrap. So fighting this guy, watch out with the guillotine. This guy is very, very good. Now we're going to the second move. We saw the fight. That was a crazy fight. Khamzat Chimaev against Kamaru Usman. It got to a point that Kamaru was very good defending the back. He does a trainer here. I know how good he does defending the back. But whenever they extended up, so he was go turtle. So Khamzat was here a couple times. From here, I'll make sure I stretch my opponent out. I'm gonna share. I gotta do a espalha frango. That's how we say in Portuguese. But I gotta make sure I make this guy flat. But Kamaru was very good, and he got up one time. Tenta levantar aí, deixa eu ficar nas costas aqui. One time they got here, and that when he got here with the body triangle or just with the hooks, I think that's the best position to finish. So you just lay it up here. Levanta aí como se eu estivesse no gancho. Let's pretend I have the hooks just because I'm bigger than my guy. Cobra, I don't want him to squat for that long, but let's pretend I'm on his back, or let's even go back right here. That's better. I got you. So I'm right here on Kamaru Usman's back right here, right? So to get clear, rear neck choke right here, two things that we gotta do. First thing, I gotta clear the bottom hand, because when I'm here, I'm punching, I'm fighting, he's defending with his both hands. He don't wanna get choked out. So the first thing that I do, I'll grab the bottom hand. So we like to call a choking hand and an underhook. With my underhook, I'll grab his bottom arm. Now it's 50-50. Now it's my arm against his arm, right? But what gonna make me stronger in that position is when I kill that space. You guys see that space right here that I have between my biceps and his neck? That's what make Wendell here too strong, pulling my arm down when he defended the choking arm. So what do I have to do here? I gotta kill that space right here. I gotta finish with that space. So what I'm gonna do there, just walk with my finger slowly. And now Wendell's arm now is not too strong to pull my arm down. Now I get a grip on his shoulder, get a grip on his triceps, and eventually I can either let go of the bottom arm, peel the arm right here, and start working on my choke. So if you practice a lot, it's easy to do. Gordon Ryan, a lot of high-level fighters, they've been doing that very good. It's one thing that I'm watching these guys that got the details, but right here, boom. Here, he's strong. See, he's gonna pull my wrist. But now, when I look at that space right here, when I finish that space, look at the space right there on my shoulder. When I got to this point, now my arms get very strong right here. Can I pull my arm down? I can just come up, or I can just peel his arm, boom, lock it, and get a rear naked choke finish. So that's one of the options that I would love to do. Khamzat could have done that one, but shout out to Kamaru getting these fights on 10, 11 days notice and do 3 rounds well with these guys. So that's my breakdown for the week. Make sure you guys take a look on Nurmagomedov finish and the way Khamzat could end that fight. Shout out to my guy Wendell Cobra coming up, 135 Titan FC champion. And shout out to Sanabul. If you guys want to get gis, hash guard, gloves, anything related to fighting, go to sanabul.com. Tell them I send you the gear. They're going to give you a discount. Let's go.